Now for something completely different, right before the break. For those who don't know me, I'm a physician at University Hospital. I usually do poetry about technology, believe it or not. And on January 19th, Tuesday, January 19th, we're doing a showcase here of Mallory Chipman's music and a bunch of people doing technology and medical poetry, believe it or not. Tuesday, January 19th. Okay, oppression. I'm going to talk to you about two kinds of oppression that are slightly humorous. We've had very serious oppression tonight. This is a little bit lighter. One is the oppression of practice. You know, you understand that to get really good at something, you have to put in those 10,000 hours. If you're not doing it sufficiently regularly, it's going to take you a long time to get good. So you may be spending a lot of time thinking about practicing. The other is the idea of just having one shot at proving that you're really good at something, and you either make it or you don't, and that's it. So that's what happened to me today. In the transplantation medical field, there are webinars once a month. Somebody somewhere in the world does this webinar. It's a very prestigious thing, but either it goes well or not. You never get a second chance. That's it. And I sort of thought that I needed a longer webinar. I had in mind an hour and a half, which is very long. But I had no idea. I had 61 slides. I had no idea how long they would take. So this is sort of combined about that idea of practice and whether you really need to practice and the idea of just having that one shot. It's called A Really Short Story. No practice makes perfect. Inevitable. It had to happen sometime. Distilling my checkered essence into something sublime. My whole career encapsulated in one high-tech whiz-bang thing. A webinar that should be all substance and not too much bling. So how long should my life story take? I said 90 minutes, but would that be like a remake, a revisionist history with corrections and disclaimers and parenthetical statements and loose-end remainders? The unvarnished truth is surely a short story, quickly told with no added guts or glory. I soldiered on with the lecture. Sorry about that if I haven't had that reaction to my poetry before. I soldiered on with the lecture in spirited fashion, somewhat sad, thinking I would be so long in action. Arrived at the last slide and noted with glee the talk had taken only 45 minutes for me. Everything I wanted to say had been imparted, and I felt almost as fresh as when I started. The audience said they liked it a lot. How did I manage to give a talk that hot? Oh my goodness. I will now provide you with a secret arcane that will amaze you and allow you to do the same. The secret of this perfectly hit ball is no practice at all. Not at all. So you don't know your talk will not run long. And when it doesn't, you're as surprised as anyone. So once again then, repeat after me. No practice, none at all. That is the key. No practice, none at all. That is the key. No practice, none at all. That is the key.